Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. So I was watching, oh my goodness, I think I was watching Occupy Democracy on YouTube. And they were talking about all of Nebraska in 6 months. If it keeps going with all of the rounding up and getting rid of the immigrants, y'all, they are going to go bankrupt. The whole state. And I didn't realize that they didn't vote for Coach for Kamala and Tim Walz. They went overwhelmingly for Trump. And now the people talking about, well, we wanted the immigrants gone. Okay, so why are you whining? They're gone. Get out, like the families used to do back in the day. Get your kids out, everybody get out and do the work. But see, those ranches and farms are so big, they can't. But I'm going to tell you what they thought. Because Trump told them he was going to get rid of the immigrants, right? She licking my ankle, y'all. He said that he was going to get rid of the immigrants. And he was going to replace the immigrants with black people. Remember? That was going to be black jobs. Because the immigrants was taking, because the immigrants was taking black jobs. But what Trump never did do with those people, and I don't think it's that many blacks in Nebraska either, but what nobody ever did was ask black people, were we willing to do those jobs? For some reason, Trump thought this was the 1930s, the good old days, according to him, and that we were going to just scurry back out of our jobs that we already have to work on somebody else's farm. And what he doesn't realize, and until America took a lot of property, a lot of black people had their own farms. See, that's history. And that's something that they don't want to teach us, history. Everybody wasn't working that was black for a white person. That's just not how it was. Lots of blacks had their own farms, their own money coming in. Some places had thriving communities. Thriving. Until the government figured out a way to take it. Local government. And sometimes federal government. Look at Hoover. And what they did to the original Black Panthers. With the free lunch and free breakfast program. So they always figured out a way to take it. But the difference is now, black people have the means to defend their areas now. Black people are entrepreneurs. And there's many, many, many rich black people that can start brick and mortar stores for other blacks to go to. Okay, boo-boo. So when Trump kept saying the black jobs, I said then, I told my sons, I told my ex-husband, I said, and I know the first one wasn't gonna do it, because the first ex-husband, he's retired military, but I told my sons and my newest ex, I told them, I said, y'all gonna go and work in the fields? They won't even help me hardly with my garden. They'll tote a few little things, but they don't want to get out there and pick nothing out of it. My peach tree up front, they don't want to pick nothing off of my peach tree. So I could have told Donald J. Trump that if he was depending on America for blacks in America, to work on other people's farms, that come on, if he was depending on them to work on other people's farms, that he was gonna get a rude awakening. And guess what, y'all? Nebraska is getting ready to go bankrupt, and then Trump is whining that enough people are not getting deported while Nebraska is getting ready to go bankrupt. But that's never ever been a black job in many, many, many years. So he should have asked black people and not Tim Scott and the Byron Donalds and those other black maggots that skin and grin. He should have asked average, everyday black people, what's your black job? Okay? Let's get out the mud. Don't worry about cancel culture. Stay woke so you ain't got to get woke. We got this. The have-nots will defeat the haves. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution, y'all. Have a good one.